just a test. Just trying this shit out. Sitting here in my pool. 2010 summer, leaving for Cali, 24 days. Can't wait. I ain't never coming back to Westchester. I'll tell you something. Westchester, New York is where people go to have babies and die. I'm going out to Cali to live, baby. I'm trying to live. I'm trying to eat. I'm trying to feed myself. The rest of you out here dying, having babies and dying. Good luck to y'all. Have fun shoveling snow this year, because I won't be. Peace.
Fucking bug ass.
Goddamn bugs everywhere, dude.
I know, man. They're trying to get us.
Oh, man. Oh. Shit, man. Papa Squad, grab your drink.
Son, this is how we do it. Welcome to this fucking ridiculous edition.
Ridiculous night show of the Face Show.
In a fucking pool, son.
In a pool. In a pool. You have no idea what we had to go through to do this. Albert's about to collapse the goddamn pool.
but we good.
Listen, this is my goodbye episode. This is the last Face Show that I'm doing.
That's right. May very well be the last Face Show for a long time, guys. This is our anniversary year edition. We're doing it up in style, baby. This is the goodbye tour.
That's right. I'm moving back to California. And so I'm going to say goodbye to all of you, all of our viewers.
Are you fucking kidding me? Hold this for a second. Something, it flew into my drink. No, homie. This is mine.
The things we do for our craft.
Yo, commitment to excellence on this bitch.
God damn.
One fucking second before that sip, that motherfucker.
Another second, I would have fucking died from fucking smoke inhalation.
Nigga, you ain't supposed to inhale, man.
I was trying not to.
Alright. So
anyway.
Woo-wee, man.
I'm moving back to Long Beach, California. It's gonna be crazy. You know, Biggie wasn't lying when he said he went back there for the women, weather, and the weed.
There you go. It's legal over there too,
It's
man.
legal.
He
you
gotta
can go,
touch
you can walk down the street and buy it. You know, on the street.
Motherfucker.
You almost got another bug in your drink.
Yeah,
There's a lot of bugs out. We got lights out. It's the middle of the summertime. It was 105 degrees today. It's probably still 90 degrees out right now. We got all these lights on out here, and there's bugs everywhere. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it's crazy.
We're getting fucking winged and shit.
We even have citronella candles all around us,
Burning.
trying to keep the bugs away.
Yeah, man, but we do what we gotta do, man. We do what we gotta do up in this.
We do it because we love you.
That's right, and we lounging for the experience. I mean, next time if we do this again, and he comes back for some sort of other episode, because we may shoot one more, but this is the official goodbye one. Let's put it like that. Like, if we're not lazy, we could shoot 13, but we lazy ass motherfuckers.
And I got a lot of packing to do, and it is gonna take me 20 days.
Yeah. Now it's time we broke into some things. Before we go, I'd like to impart you with some of my wisdom. It's time we talk about the difference between ugly, attractive, and regular people, son.
Okay, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Let me explain something to you people out there. Regardless of which one of these three categories you fall under,
Or you think you fall
under, let me explain.
Ask somebody else. They'll tell you what one you fall under.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure it's not your mom, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or your family. You know what I'm trying to say? Those motherfuckers will lie to you.
We need people who are unbiased to tell you the truth.
That's right.
Albert and I will tell you the truth.
Anytime. Now, let me explain this. The difference between ugly and attractive is a fine line. It's a razor's edge. It's like love and hate. But the difference between regular person, like average, and ugly and attractive is huge. It's a hard gulf, and let me explain why. Because, alright, an average person has basic features, then we add them together. It's all about adding up your features in your face. We're talking about faces now, folks. I'm not talking about your body, because people can have nice bodies and ugly faces. That has nothing to do with anything. We're not talking about your personality, although that helps tremendously in the attractive scale. But we're specifically right now referring to just your faces. Right? This is what we get. We the Face Show. We're gonna talk about faces.
Face.
This is the first time we actually did talk about faces on the Face Show, but we're getting into it now.
Got all these goddamn bugs on my face right now.
Yeah. But this is what it is. This is what it is. It's very simple. So a basic looking person, you know, an average person, all their features more or less are balanced in proportion to each other. So there's no real discrepancy between the features. That's an average looking dude. Or an average looking chick. There's no fucking crazy features. But the difference between ugly and attractive, that's what counts now.
You might have to speak up a little more.
Alright. Both people have usual, exaggerated, prolonged features. Or shortened features. Either way, they're not basic. They're not average. And the difference here's the difference. An ugly person could have the same amount of crazy features, but an attractive person, somehow those features, when in combination with each other, yields something you want to bang. It's very true. You know what I'm saying? It yields beautiful. Whereas as an ugly person, when you add up their features, they don't work together for some reason. You add that shit up and it comes one short. I don't know how it came up to negative.
One chromosome short of attractive.
You know what I mean? And basically, it's the luck of the draw when it comes to that shit. Because I've seen attractive people produce ugly kids. And why? Because these attractive people already had exaggerated features. And when they put together kids, them features got worse.
Right?
It's a small balance. That's why with plastic surgery, and I was explaining this to a buddy of mine, we're gonna get specific. We're gonna talk about Megan Fox. When Megan Fox was one of the hottest bitches alive.
Until I saw her stub thumbs.
Yeah, well, we ain't gonna talk about that. But that's a B in there.
I once dated a girl.
Look at this motherfucker, just chilling on my. Anyway.
I once dated a girl that had stub thumbs, okay, and I wouldn't let her touch me with her thumbs. I thought they were so gross. And Megan Fox, if you're watching, you keep your thumbs to yourself, girl. Keep your thumbs to yourself.
She can't do anything about her thumbs. But again, we're talking mainly about the face. Now her face looks good. It used to look good. Look at her back in Transformers 1. You know what I'm talking about. Fucking smoking.
What movie is she in now?
She was in Jonah Hex.
Jonah Hex. How's she looking, Jonah Hex?
A little bit hurt. A little bit
older, right?
A lot older.
A lot older.
She's only 24. She's younger than me. Younger than you.
I thought she was like, I thought she was around my age.
Exactly. And the reason for that is, she went in and got a little nose job. Fine. You didn't mess with enough with the complete puzzle to fuck up attractive. And then she got her lip filled in. Now you fucking with the equation. The upper lip got filled in. She doesn't look as good. You know, it worked for her how she looked. I seen her in a magazine the other day. She had even more work done, like a Botox, a facelift, or something. I don't know. Whatever. She denies she does anything, because who admits to these things? But whatever she did do, she did it too much and too often. And now she done fucked up the puzzle that was her face into something that's not good. It's not as good as it used to be. And how you go back? I mean, look at Michael Jackson, folks. Michael Jackson in the late 70s, early 80s was fucking bitches.
That's right.
He was a good-looking, attractive black male, banging them bitches. And what happened to him? He went crazy. He had that vitiligo. That shit ain't his fault, but he went crazy.
He did.
Cause we got one of our boys got vitiligo. Yep. That dude gets laid more than most.
True.
Never lets that bother him, that we know.
I think Bigfoot just tapped me on the fucking shoulder.
Fucking, I had one just land on my cigar.
Big ass bug, dude. You ever have a bug? It's like, hey, Doc.
Dude,
what you smoking, Doc?
Dude, this big motherfucker landed here, took a whiff, and went away.
Dude, I just got a shot to the back of the skull, bro.
Duh. And this is again our commitment now. So now we all understand the difference. That's why regular looking people can do a couple of things to plastic surgery, but they never really. It's, you know what? It's like muscles don't fix ugly. It's the same principle.
That's right.
That's
Fellas,
one of Cody's.
If you do steroids, it don't mean you're not gonna be ugly after you do steroids. If you were ugly before the steroids, now you're gonna be real ugly because you're bloated and you're bigger than fucking normal, and girls look at you like you're a fucking moron, okay? The only people that you're impressing when you do steroids to bulk up is yourself and other dudes, okay? Because most real chicks
Don't like
that
it.
you would want to date, I'm not talking about them Jersey Shore hoes, I'm talking about real chicks, okay? Don't like that. They don't like that. You're better off being fit and toned and in shape, okay? Tone is where it's at. But muscles don't change ugly. Ladies, skinny doesn't change ugly either. If you were ugly before the aerobics class, before the spinning class, you were still gonna be ugly. I'm sorry. If you were ugly before, you're gonna be ugly after. It's not gonna change the dynamics of it.
You know what? And while we're still on public service announcements, because this is what we are right now, we are a public service announcement. Let's get on to the third thing for our public service announcement, and that is this. Let's get into what happens when people break up with people and the attractive scale that happens. See, okay, this is what I mean. When you first break up, it doesn't matter if you're a girl or a guy, this goes to both of you out there. When you're together with your partner, right? Your body, especially if you, I'm not talking long distance relationship where you don't get to see them and form a chemical bond to them. I'm talking about people you hang, this is your girl, this is your boyfriend, whatever, you hang out with them almost all the time. Your body produces a pheromone to let people know that you're taking, specifically for your chick or for your dude, and vice versa. This is how our bodies work chemically. So we chemically bond to each other. Other people find that intoxicating in certain settings. They might not even know why they're into you, but that's why they're into you. You know what I'm saying? And we understand this all the time. How many times are when we're together with somebody do we get hit on? All the fucking time.
All the time. I know it happens to everybody out there too. So
just think about that now. As soon as you think to yourself, man, if I was just single, look, I'd be raking them in.
No,
right?
no, you wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't. Because what happens when you get single? You get depressed. You go, especially with a long-term relationship. You wait a few months, then you start going out and hit the game, and then you can't get anything. And then you think it's you. You go through a period, and then you get new stuff. Now, well, who are the most successful people on rebounds? And this is why rebounds work for temporary purposes. Is the people that go right back out there like day 2. We had a buddy,
right.
broke up with his girl. By Wednesday, had a new girl. Bam. And that's how we did it. And really, your body still produces these chemicals even though you just broke up. It takes your body a while to stop producing these chemicals and to start producing other chemicals to say you're single.
It's true.
Right?
Single chemicals. For some reason, I'm backwards. I produce the I'm in a relationship chemical, even though I'm single chemical. Fellas, don't try this at home.
God.
Okay, it's not gonna work for you. You'll have all kinds of complications. May cause death, bleeding from pores.
Get the fuck away from me, dude.
Heart attack.
Like just now.
Chronic masturbation. Fellas, don't try it at home.
It's a fluke. It's a fluke.
It's a fluke that it happens to me.
You know what? I just had, the whole time I'm talking, and having a big fucking moth here, another moth here. People at home must be watching this going, son of a bitch, this is great.
This is great. This is like some fucking Animal Planet and shit.
Meanwhile,
these guys out in the Congo.
with fucking nice cigars and a fucking...
That's right. We're filming from the Congo. We didn't tell you. We brought this pool into the Congo.
Oh, God. We should have used the yellow light. I tell you what. We should have used the yellow light.
We have the bug lights, too. We just didn't use them.
Because they don't light up as well.
Oh, mosquito.
But, listen, that's the reason why we were wearing shirts. We were just running around out here without our shirts on, getting fucking son of a bitch, eaten up alive. And damn, man, I have mad homies just chilling on me. Stop chilling with me.
We actually put our shirts on for you at home. Because you don't want to see our fat asses without shirts on. Trust that.
There was that reason, and the fact that we were getting eaten up so much that we needed the shirts. I needed the shirt. Like, it's wrong. But basically, guys, so this is what I'm telling you out there. If you're freshly been dumped, or you just broke up with your girl, and you're sitting at home depressed, and I'm not saying
you got to get out quick.
You gotta get out
quick because at this point, if it's only been a couple days, you're still producing that pheromone, telling other people that you're chemically bonded with somebody else, and it's turning people on.
Now,
it's turning people on.
It is, and you have that limited window. And you'll see, you know, you see this depicted in motion pictures. You see this depicted in real life. I had this one chick I told this to the other day. I'm not going to mention any names. She's like, no, that's not true. And then she said, wait a minute. That's how I hooked up with a couple of people right after I broke up. I was like, yeah. Well, she's hot, so whatever. But, so, you know, again, the Face Show is here looking out for you. You know what's going to be funny about this episode is we're not going to know when the tape stops because normally we have this set up with a big ass screen so we can see what we're doing, and you know, now we're looking at this little viewfinder. So
yeah, we really can't see the viewfinder from here.
It might just cut us off in mid sentence.
There's a bug on me. There's a bug on me. Oh, someone's neck.
Yeah, this is a great bad idea.
This is the greatest worst idea we've ever had, probably.
Yeah, like it's fucking magnificent. Like I can't wait to see this shit.
We're gonna end up with Lyme's disease and West Nile all in one fucking shot. Maybe even that bird flu.
God. So you know what? And that's how we commit to you. This is not only this is the final episode because this is gonna kill us. Like I can see the wind shifting, the light bulbs going in, and we're done.
Yeah. Pray for us that these light bulbs don't fall because there's a light right above us. Okay, like it fall at any minute into the goddamn pool. And
that one I had a tape because it fell already. We're good though. We're good.
Playing a little roulette right now, you know, between the bugs and the lighting situation.
But we got faith, and that's what counts. And I like. Let's see. What haven't we said in a while? What haven't we talked about? Let's talk about a little bit of politics.
No. Fuck the politics. Okay. Let's talk about. You know, I'm sure I've mentioned this before. Okay, the difference between New York chicks.
Yes, you have.
And Cali chicks. You know, I just want to sum this up just because I'm leaving. You know, I want everybody to know. First of all, I'd like to say that people go to Westchester, New York to have babies and die. Okay? Since I've said that, I would like to say that there's a difference between New York chicks and Cali chicks.
That's right.
First and foremost, chicks from New York aren't liked by any other chicks in the entire country.
No.
No, not at all. Go to another state.
Son of a bitch.
And mention chicks from New York and see what kind of a reaction you get.
You don't get a good one.
You know, you really don't. And you know what? I hate to keep bashing the chicks from New York because
they're good chicks out
I've
here.
hung out with a lot of them.
You know what? There's some good chicks.
A lot of them. And you know what? And there are some chicks that are really cool, down to earth, and they're real, and they're straight up real. But there's a lot of pretentious bitches out there caught up in the superficialness of everything that New York has to offer. You know, they latch onto the money situation. I'm not saying girls out in California don't do that.
Because they do. All the fucking time. Especially you go to the right part of fucking...
They do. But, you know, it seems to me that, you know, out here in New York, like everybody talks about how real they are and all the girls are how real they are. But you know what? They're just putting up a show because their version of real is the rest of the world's cattiness is really basically what it is. It's just chicks being catty with each other. I mean, even look at the real wives of wherever. Like, they're being catty, and girls everywhere are catty, but it's one thing to be catty and admit who you are than to be fake about it. And the difference between New York chicks and Cali chicks are Cali chicks admit that they're fake, a lot of them.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can take that in stride. And where New York chicks, you don't even know the difference.
Oh, because they're not even sure.
And I gotta be honest with you, the girls out here in New York that think that they're like 8s and 9s, go to Florida. Go to the Carolinas.
Shit, go to Indiana. Fuck that.
Go to California.
See how you compare.
Yeah, see how you compare to the other girls. And I guarantee you that it's going to be a gross reality for you. And you're going to, you know, ask some unbiased individual how they would rate you from 1 to 10.
Now I'm going to say this.
I guarantee you drop a couple points.
New York girls are the worst girls in the country because
No.
I say DC take the cake for that bitch. Maybe Rhode Island. I don't know. I'm not saying anything.
Massachusetts. We could put Massachusetts in that map too.
I know.
Just for their accents alone.
No, we're not. I'm not saying anything against Rhode Island. I just wanted to say another state. But actually, Rhode Island's a little dirty up until recently. But yeah, you can get into that.
So that's the difference, okay? So ladies, if you think you're the shit, go to a state where there's other attractive women, real attractive women, and then see how well you do. Go out and date and see what kind of guys you're dating.
Compare and contrast.
And
Matt.
compare and contrast the guys that you would date out in New York, opposed to the guys you would date out in California, and I guarantee you knock yourself down a couple notches.
But then again, personality, other things can take a big toll on our effect. But we're just going on.
And
the
once
generals.
again, we're just generalizing. We're just
Just
generalizing.
generalizing.
I know a couple of smoking hot chicks that have so much to offer out here that are completely awesome, and I would date in a heartbeat. But they're very few and far between, so
Yeah, well, that's always been the problem.
I gotta go.
But all right, let's see what else we got up on the pike for our final ridiculous edition. Let's talk about this. I'm on a search and a hunt for the next Face Show fucking host. Now I got a couple,
Or hostess.
or hostess. That's right. I got a few people interested in the gig. I got a couple of people I got to reach out and contact to see what there is. I have my top choices in my head. I have people waiting to do this.
I would like to see in my place a chick. I would like to see a chick that challenges my views on the opposite sex and stuff like that. That's what I would really like to see.
We do have a chick I do have a chick that wants to do it that would challenge my views, but I gotta see where it goes. I gotta see how the flow goes. We may do a couple of other tests out there.
So make sure you email us or hit us up on the Facebook.
And it's gonna be
let
all
us know if you're interested.
all new and improved. We might, we're gonna get you out there. We're gonna test you. We're gonna see what you got. See what you're capable of doing. See what you want to do. Remember, you got to be able to compete with the ridiculous standard that we have set previous to this.
It's true.
I mean, granted, it's not going to be the same, but as we always said, our opinions might change tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Something might happen today that changes the way we think tomorrow.
That's how we roll.
Of course, it changes the way he thinks tomorrow because I will not be here.
I mean, we won't call you up every once in a while on the Face Show.
I'll get on the phone. I'll let you know how it is. I'll let you know how I'm handling it out in California.
That's right, man. Cause I think the bugs are finally used to me alive. Right? Am I good?
I don't know. That bug right there is pretty big.
Like they're out there. But all right. Let me get on something on the serious note. Just once, we're gonna do a little seriousness. We're gonna talk about the oil rig, and we talked about BP before, and we talked about BP's fault. Let's talk about Obama's fault. And you know what? Let me break something down about Obama. We talk a lot of shit about Obama. We don't like it. It's no secret.
It's true.
But
we don't.
For you international motherfuckers out there, this goes to the rest of the world, not you Americans that watch this. This goes to everybody the fuck else. Let's be perfectly clear about one thing. The argument between the people and Obama is a motherfucking family issue. That means we can argue about it. We don't like each other, but at the end of the day, we family. So anybody fucks, internationally speaking, with America has to fuck with us. And that's all I gotta say about that.
You don't
Well, he might not be part of the family. I mean, that's something still being investigated on.
when we unplug the lights,
Did you just get the fucking lights?
make sure you unplug it from inside the house first.
I could have heard. Just heard it sizzle. You fucking trying to get us killed? I saw you doing that too, and I'm like, nah, I didn't hear it's no sizzling.
I was just trying to swat a bug. And I forgot that ladies and gentlemen, I was trying to swat a bug that you just saw, and unfortunately the cord is right there, and I forgot that it was there.
You know, I just read in the Globe that this other dude who worked at
He was playing another dude.
That this dude who works at the Honolulu whatever, for the birth records and all that for the city the state or whatever. He never found Barack Obama's he says that Barack Obama wasn't legit because he goes first off they list 2 different hospitals for where he was born. And the hospital the state put out doesn't have any record of his birth.
Right, but that's old news. We know that.
We know that, but I'm just saying this guy just came out who worked inside the thing came out like this week. This was this week. This guy saying he worked for the state of Hawaii, and he had access to the records, and said found none. And
Ladies,
that's the big
ladies,
secret.
I am leaving in 24 days. If I didn't hang out with you while I was here for the past 5 years, I'm not gonna hang out with you within the next 24 days. Okay? Stop calling my phone. I would just like to say that. Stop contacting me like, oh, we should hang out and other stuff. Okay? Because I'm not going to hang out with you now. I didn't hang out with your whack ass before. I'm not going to hang out with you now. So don't even bother.
Unless it's 4 a.m. on a Sunday.
There is 4 a.m. on a Sunday,
Or,
in which you might stand a shot.
Or what was it, 4 a.m.
probably
on a
not.
Tuesday? And yeah, whatever. Listen, Tuesday night, Sunday night, drunkenness, maybe. Now, let me say this again to all these would-be hosts out there. They're out there. They're thinking, you think you know about stuff. You think you got stuff. It takes a lot. It takes a lot.
Yeah, everybody thinks that this is so easy. Like, oh, we just get up here and we just talking bullshit. And I know right now you're going, yeah, you just get up there and talking bullshit. But you know what? We playing shit out. And you know what? You know what the most difficult part is? Everything that everybody else does, Bill O'Reilly, Glenn Beck, Howard Stern, everybody, is they have to stand up the next day and however long and be responsible for the things that they say and be able to back up the things that they say.
That's very true.
Fucking wow, look at the size of that thing. Holy shit.
Stop getting it on the side.
Oh my god. So, you know what? We have to back up everything that we say. Oh, you thought we were serious in 2010. It's a jungle out there, baby. Maybe we should slow down to let y'all catch up.
Yeah, but you can still get paid.